I have to say that I'm really surprised by this Composer 2.5 by Cursor. If we check the benchmark right here, and this one was made by Cursor, so I hope they're not faking it, we can see that Composer 2.5 is actually matching Opus 4.7 Max and GPT 5.5 Extra High. But the most impressive stat in this one right here is the average cost per task. So we can see that Opus 4.7 is $11, here for GPT 5.5, 4.37, and Composer is here on 0.55. That is really crazy. So Composer can basically lower your costs a lot, especially if you're a power user. Now, to give you a little bit of context, I was not using Cursor. I canceled my subscription maybe a couple of months ago. I'm using Claude Code, I'm using Codex, I'm using Grok build, so I can give you here like my list of things that I'm using. And thank God that OpenAI is sponsoring me in the open source program for that $200 bill. But I saw that people are saying that 2.5 is really good. So I ended up taking again the pro subscription of $20, and I'll show you now what I built. This is my open source project and the way how I test different AI models. You can find it on 4elements.dev. And basically I'm giving the same prompt to every AI model, and I'm measuring the time needed for the task to be finished and also the results in this 3D thing with 4 different elements. So for example, we can see here GPT 5.5, fire, air, earth, and water. And it looks pretty impressive, but check out Composer 2.5. I really couldn't believe how good was the result from Composer. We see here water, here earth, and you can compare it here with different models. We have here Sonnet, Opus, Grok 4.3, and here Composer is really crazy in this test right here, and fire. So it was really good, but the most impressive thing, and that was really so much better than any other model, that was the speed. So Composer 2.5 finished everything in 47 seconds. So totally everything. So all elements, fire, air, earth, water, and also added here the button and all the things. So entire feature, entire task, while every other model needed at least 3 minutes. So 3+ minutes for every model. Grok is probably the best in this test, like of the 3D look, but it took like 4 minutes for it to finish. So Composer 2.5 in 4 elements is definitely beating all other models, because like in that amount of time it built literally everything, and it understood everything inside of this project really quick, which I was really impressed with. Second project I tested it out in is this one. You maybe know this one if you've been watching my live streams. This is the live review project where people are submitting their projects and I'm picking them up on my live stream. So here I had many UI flaws and I wanted to test out how good is Composer 2.5 in building UIs. And I'm going to show you now what I built here, and also we are going to test it out a little bit. So first thing is that in the orc machine right here, the switch was not good, and GPT 5.5 couldn't figure it out how to solve that UI thing. We all know that GPT is bad at UI, but not really that bad. So everything that GPT needed to do here is to create this drop down that you can see with this switch, which can turn on different buttons inside of this page. And that's it. And Composer 2.5 one-shotted this like nothing in like less than 20 seconds. I'm using Composer 2.5 fast, by the way. And I was really impressed by this one. This was the first task that I gave it. Then I wanted something harder. And the second task was to put in here all the themes from the 8-bit-CN version 2. So in the beginning, I had only, I think, like these, or maybe, no, by Rusty Bytes, Zelda was not there. So I told him, go to 8-bit-CN, check which themes are new, and place them right here in this review.thehorde.dev. And it added, we can see here Zelda, we can see here Dungeon Torch, and all these new awesome themes. And that was again just one shot, one prompt. I didn't do anything, I promise, and it finished it like in 30 something seconds. It just went to 8bitcn, to my GitHub. I don't know even like where it went. It took all the themes and just brought them in, and everything is working. So I just literally typed in one prompt. Actually, I spoke one prompt, and it was done, and I just clicked commit and push, and that's it. So it was really impressive. There I had an example how good it is in using different third-party UI libraries and things like that. So that one was really perfect for me. And the main thing that is different than other models is its speed. Like, you don't have time to go to tabs to check out X or to check out some links or phone or something. Like, when you put something here, it's just like finishing everything in a couple of seconds, and that's really crazy. Like, let me show you now. I will try to give it a prompt to create some good landing page here instead of this main menu, just to create some landing page, whatever it wants, and we'll see the speed, how fast is it going to finish that one. So let's just say here in cursor, I'm using my push to talk, create a completely new landing page, move this main menu that we have now currently to some totally different URL, and use the best practices for our landing page. You can do whatever you want, just create something that is attractive for users that are coming here in order to click some call to action button for that main menu, which is now on the landing page. And I think that one should be enough. So we'll see now how fast will it create something. And this is the biggest thing. That's how fast it is. You can see here that I'm using Composer 2.5 fast, and it's really amazing. So we can see here now that it's exploring the current landing page, main menu, and available 8bitcn. Oh, I forgot to tell to use only 8bitcn components. I hope that it's going to know that one. That's a good test actually for Composer 2.5 to see if it's going to use like this one from here. Oh, I'm on review. I should go on localhost 3000. Guys, so this is already finished. Like, is it like done here in cursor? Let me see. So it's now creating a new landing page. Okay, updating backlinks to the point. So we have now completely new enter main menu. Is it going to the new URL? Yeah, it's that one that we had here. And here we have completely new landing page. And that's it. Work. We see that it is done. It is, yeah. This is crazy. Like, can you believe that it finished it this quickly? Where is the time now here? I don't know, inside of this cursor agents. I don't know where is the time of, but it was probably like 30 something seconds. So we have here a hero section with number of projects in queue. We have enter main menu, submit projects. Here we don't have a padding, but this is the 8bitcn problem. I think I didn't update the button to the latest button from 8bitcn because we had that padding problem. So we can just say here in cursor, we can just say, make bigger padding between those two buttons in hero section. And we are just going to send that one, and you'll see it will be finished like in probably 4 seconds, this one. So we have here, yeah, there it is. So we have here submit, get picked, go live, and ready to roll the dice, open main menu. So this is everything that I wanted to see. And I mean, this is already good enough for some side project like this to create this kind of landing page. I'm truly impressed by Composer 2.5. I'm truly impressed by the speed, how fast it is doing things, and this is really crazy. After testing Composer 2.5, and to be honest, this is not like some super hard test for any AI model to pass, but that was enough for me to make a conclusion that 80% of tasks can be done with Composer 2.5. For all the planning sessions and for all the new features and infrastructure and all the things that you are building from scratch, I would recommend still using GPT 5.5. But I think, in my opinion, that Composer 2.5 can now currently replace Claude Opus 4.7 completely. Of course, things are probably about to change tomorrow or in 1 week. We're going to get Opus 4.8 or GPT 5.6. And this always reminds me on like some video game, you know, like when you have a perfect build, some perfect spec, and you have to follow all the game updates, like this skill was buffed, this skill was nerfed, and you have to just follow that wave and enjoy the ride and just make your build to be perfect. So that build now currently is, in my opinion, GPT 5.5 plus Composer 2.5 for easy and fast tasks, and that way I think is going to be, at least for this week, it's going to be good. So see you in the next update. For more content like this, join the mighty horde, subscribe.